So we've been told since childhood that milk builds strong bones. And as growing up, we were always shown smiling kids with milk cartons in their hands and TV adverts basically stating that your bones cannot survive without milk. The story you were sold about milk, fortunately, it was all marketing, and the science behind it paints a very different picture. Stay with me until the end because I'll share the number one tip for protecting your bones and your health without relying on milk. Assalamu alaikum, my name is Dr. Azad. I'm a medical doctor and a pharmacist based here in the UK. This video is for you if you drink milk daily because you believe it is essential for your bones. It's also for you if you've had bloating, skin flare-ups, or even joint pain and never thought milk could be playing a role. So let's break it down clearly. Milk does contain calcium. Now, obviously that bit is true, but drinking more and more milk doesn't guarantee stronger bones or doesn't guarantee that you reduce your risk of bone fractures. So there was a large Swedish study published in the BMJ which followed over 100,000 men and women. The real interesting bit is that this study found that higher milk consumption was linked to more fractures and even more higher mortality rates in women. So what's going on here? The theory behind this is that while milk provides calcium, it also contains animal proteins that increase the acid load in your body. So to help neutralize that acid, calcium may actually be pulled out of your bones, which is the opposite of what the adverts promised. So think of your bones like a savings account. If deposits and withdrawals happen at the same time, you do not always end up with more money. So let's move on to digestion. 65% of the world's population is lactose intolerant. That means most adults lack the enzyme lactase to properly digest milk sugar. If you can't digest it, this is going to result in bloating, lots of gas, diarrhea, and cramps after consuming milk. And this is where many people would blame bread or spicy food, but the real culprit may be just that little bit of milk you put in your tea or you put into your cereal in the morning. Beyond lactose, the proteins in milk, casein and whey are common triggers for allergies and sensitivities. So just looking at casein, for example, can behave like gluten in sensitive individuals. It can promote inflammation, skin problems, or even respiratory issues. Some studies suggest cow's milk proteins can stimulate the immune system in ways that can worsen acne, it can worsen eczema, or asthma. And that's why many people notice clearer skin or easier breathing when they cut dairy. Now, let's look at hormones. Milk naturally contains bioactive hormones. It stimulates the release of IGF-1, insulin-like growth factor. In children, IGF-1 supports growth, so great, we need it. But with adults, consistently higher IGF-1 has been linked to increased risk of certain cancers, including prostate and breast cancer. So think of IGF-1 as a fertilizer for cells. It helps healthy cells grow, but if cancer cells are present, they can grow too. Another player to look at is inflammation. Research shows that dairy can trigger inflammatory responses in sensitive individuals, and we know that chronic low-grade inflammation drives heart disease, diabetes, and neurodegeneration in the brain. And that's why some people who remove milk from their diet notice reduced joint pain, less bloating, and more energy. So after telling you all that, does that mean that all dairy is bad? Not necessarily. Fermented dairy like yogurt or kefir is usually better tolerated, and that's because natural bacteria break down lactose and may even provide probiotics that support gut health. Cheese in moderation can also be fine for some people, but drinking a glass of milk every day, as we have been told in the past, it's time to rethink that. The question would be, what should you drink instead? There's no actual replacement from I don't drink milk. I haven't replaced it with anything. I just don't drink milk anymore. But if you still want dairy, there are fermented choices like unsweetened yogurt or kefir, which are the best options at the moment. And if you prefer to go dairy-free, there are plenty of alternatives. Almond milk, you got oat milk, coconut milk, hemp milk, soy milk. There's a lot of varieties out there. They also do have their disadvantages, but they are alternatives. Choose the unsweetened versions and you'll get clean hydration with fewer problems. Most are fortified with calcium and vitamin D, which support your bones just as well. And don't forget, you don't need milk at all to build strong bones. Leafy greens, nuts, seeds, beans, and sensible sun exposure provide what your bones need. Let me break it down for you what you need to do. Week 1, remove milk from your diet. Replace it with water or non-dairy alternatives and notice how your body responds. Do you feel less bloated? Do you breathe easier? Is your skin calmer? Your body will tell you more than any advert out there would. And if you're concerned about bone health, focus on a full package. Number 1, calcium from greens, nuts, and fortified foods. Number 2, vitamin D from sunlight or safe supplements if you're deficient. Number 3, magnesium to support calcium balance. Number 4, weight-bearing exercise like walking or resistance training. And number 5, reduce foods and habits that pull calcium out of your bones. Excessive fizzy drinks, processed foods, smoking, and heavy alcohol. We are the only species on Earth that drinks milk from another animal after infancy. It's not natural, and for many people, it's not healthy. So next time you reach for a glass of milk, ask yourself, are you drinking it because your body needs it or because you were told to since childhood? Sometimes the healthiest choice comes when we unlearn the myths we were sold. Thanks for watching and hitting like. Don't forget to subscribe for more health content. Stay hydrated, say alhamdulillah, look after yourself, look after your family, and get some proper rest. Inshallah, I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Assalamu alaikum.